Hello, you beautiful gamers. Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to the Respawn Recap. Yes, we're going to recap the 5 biggest stories in esports and gaming faster than you can finish your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Nick, you ready?
Yeah,
Let's get into it,
Yeah.
you beautiful babies. And first up, something you actually covered a long time ago was the first Forsen ban, and then unfortunately so, you would cover the second one, and things changed. We found out exactly why that ban was. In case you guys did, it was at first a mystery ban by Twitch, which we have covered quite a bit. This time around, it was actually Forsen being banned for saying a word that he didn't say, and it's actually provoked a lot of people to wonder, are these Twitch bans fair, as it now has come out that apparently Forsen said the F word, but it was misinterpreted as a different F word that is commonly known as a homophobic slur. And after further review by Forsen himself, it seems quite obvious by a lot of people he shouldn't have been banned in the first place, which now has led to the question, should Twitch be banning people and then asking questions, or asking the obvious questions and then banning people?
Ask questions first, ban later. I feel like if you just had more than one Twitch employee look at it, and maybe you would have some like differing opinions on there about,
Yes.
hey, maybe he didn't say that word.
Yeah.
Because like when I first listened to the clip, I thought he said the frick word.
And even more so, reaching out to the streamer, the person who potentially said or did not say the thing you were accusing them of, Forsen did a great job right away explaining, no, I didn't say that, I said this, and then everyone who watched his clip were like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. And so maybe, obviously should not have been banned in the first place. Twitch continues to be a very subjective place for bans, and Forsen has now backhanded Twitch for doing so. In the future, will this change Twitch at all? Seems unlikely. And oh boy, a topic we have revisited quite a bit, and I probably will in the future as the 100 Thieves esports changes do continue to happen in some esports and maybe not others. It was actually this past week, Courage himself in an Among Us stream, seems a lot gets revealed during these streams, he himself took to a short moment to roast 100 Thieves as the Among Us group was struggling, or the group of crewmates was struggling, that he went on to say that, wow, we're almost as bad as 100 Thieves esports.
Oh,
come on,
You
Jack.
gotta love just the fact. I said this before too. Is like you gotta love the fact that he's able to just roast and have
I think
fun
we both
with his
love
own.
that.
Yeah, like I appreciate that. I appreciate people taking things like not super, like being lighthearted about stuff like that.
Yeah, and
I feel like you
obviously-
need to be too. Like especially when.
With everything
I'll
else,
let you go. I'll let you go.
ongoing, you want someone like Courage. It's not the first time he's actually roasted, a lot of people out there. He brings up a lot of these jokes in very timely fashion. Most recent in an upcoming video, Cloaksy gets involved. He's also kind of knocked on Overwatch League investments as well.
Yeah.
To your point, you kind of need someone like this, and as a news outlet, we love it because we can touch on both sides. Some people, maybe don't see it the same way we do, but it's fun, it's entertaining, and 100 Thieves Esports, maybe they'll respond when one of their own begins to roast him. And kind of a comedic series here on the channel in case you guys missed it. Nick covered a long time ago the rise of Fall Guys, and a few days back I covered the fall of Fall Guys as promptly predicted by a lot of people out there. Shroud was one of them, Muzelk and Vicstar. A lot of top creators did note this fall, and it seems to be obviously still a gigantic game, brought together a lot of people out there. Tim the Tap Man, $1 million bid war for skins in the game. It was amazing what it did for a short period of time, but is it heading toward its death? I think a lot of people think so.
I would say personally, in my opinion, I think so. It's already been headed that way, and I feel like it's just one of those things where it's like it is a little party game that it served its purpose. I feel like it just kind of like took the mood off of things, and it was like, oh, let's have some fun. And then you return back to your sweaty games.
You return back to your normal, like, oh, that's an actual video game
Yeah.
kind of thing. That's no
Yeah.
knock on the game, social media-wise.
It's a good game.
What they have done in a short span of time was incredible. A lot of games cannot say the same. I'm sure they'll keep on updating, keep on surviving for quite some time. When the ultimate death is going to be, nobody knows. But I think a lot of people agree the slight fall of Fall Guys has certainly begun. And one of the bigger deals we have probably ever seen for a content creator / streamer to actually sign with an esports organization, that being this past week, Nickmercs has now signed a 3-year extension with FaZe Clan, a length we do not really see for a lot of creators out there. For anyone stopping back by after our first video on this, a bit of clearing up behind the scenes apparently might not be a gigantic monetary figure up front with a salary like we see for LG or the likes of a guy like XQC or Sentinels, the likes of creators making gigantic salaries per month, but it's a partnership deal with FaZe Clan and Nickmercs. The deals they can actually be brought together, mutually benefiting each other, but it's obvious because Nickmercs over the past year, ever since joining FaZe Clan, his blow up has been probably bigger than anyone else in the scene.
And it's an absolutely huge character, right? You got a huge personality in Nickmercs and then a huge org. And also, easily like the biggest American streamer within, you know, the recent times. So it has to be something huge when you've got two huge names like combining.
I mean, yeah, if you're Nickmercs and right now you have what, close to 60,000 subscribers, you're averaging one of the highest concurrent viewer counts on Twitch. If he is willingly entering a 3-year deal with FaZe Clan, no matter what the figure is, he must think they are bringing me something to the table that is worth me sticking around, and vice versa. I think FaZe, we can all agree, gets a lot out of Nickmercs if they do this correctly. Again, the biggest and longest term deal that I have seen so far with a streamer with an esports organization, and I guess this means, cross your fingers, we might be seeing some very cool stuff coming out of FaZe Clan and Nickmercs over the next 1,000+ days. Content.
Hey.
And just to clarify, I said the longest extension. Yeah, thank you. Longest extension we have seen, the longest contract that I have seen personally or heard about was Cloaksy, 4 years with FaZe Clan. Rest in peace.
Woo!
Okay. And very lastly, we're talking about SBMM. This past week, it actually did go trending, of course, for Call of Duty, but also entering discussions for all esports. I don't know if you saw NRG or TST Hitch with Leffen. Oh, my goodness.
I saw it with Leffen, yes.
Leffen brought in, like, dude, part of my French, mothers, if you're watching, Leffen brought, again, warning, brought in, like, Call of Duty content creators, like, jerking each other. It was weird. It was, he got heated.
Yeah.
Obviously, though, it actually came down to Scump and many Call of Duty Pro players out there not wanting SBMM or wanting, you know, a bit of both, right? If you're going to have a ranked playlist, also have a casual playlist. There are so many arguments, we really can't make it. And the opposite side of that was Leffen, who says, all of you high-tier, high-competitive players are afraid to play with people of your same caliber. I can't believe you just want to keep on stroking your egos. And it was just...
Yep. I feel like this is a conversation that we're going to be seeing, like, very frequently because it happens, like, with every COD release, right? it happened because of, like, Cold War. Like, that's what sparked it, I feel like. And then, you know, I mean, it's just something that... Is it going to change? Because we keep going down the same route. People keep complaining about the same thing. Like, will they ever actually take SBMM out? Because we keep running into it.
That's actually so true. Because each and every year, gaming esports gets bigger and bigger. And each and every year, we see a new COD release, which kind of sparks everything. And, you know, no game, I mean, I guess people reference back to a game like Halo 2, but no game has perfected it yet. And so people are going to keep on talking about this. And every time we do talk about it, the community's bigger and bigger. And so people just get more and more heated. As per usual, we hope you guys all enjoy the Respawn recap. Nick, you want to show them on out of here?
Yeah, the door, I already did that last time. The window was over there.
Yeah, go ahead and don't jump out the windows.
don't do that.
But we'll see you guys back here next time. Kiss me, smooch. Bye. What the?